little MIA on YouTube, but recently I picked up a few new goodies that I wanted to kind of share with you guys and show you how they work in a first impressions video. But I didn't have like tons of new stuff, like new foundation and things like that to share, so I figured I would do a couple of first impressions in the same video. So kind of like a full face first impressions, just not completely full face, if that makes any sense. So to start off priming my face, I'm using a oldie but a goodie, and this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I know a lot of people have problems, or not problems, but like they kind of think that this is kind of gimmicky, but I love it. A primer that I always use to fill in my pores is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer in the smoothing one. Literally use this primer in every single video. Like, I just love it. I kind of like it more than the Benefit Professional just because it's thicker and I feel like it really does cover up my pores. I'm just gonna apply this to the center of the face. Also using another oldie but a goodie, and this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 24-Hour Foundation. They literally just came out with the new one. It's like the Pro Glow one, and I did order it, so I'm super excited for it to get here, and I will do a video on it if you guys want. Be using a Kat Von D like stippling face brush. This was limited edition on like HSN or QVC, I can't remember which one, and I really love it. So if you guys see this, get your hands on it because it's so good. So we're just going to buff this in. I'm like really red in the cheek area right now. I don't know why. I think the foundation is actually a little dark for me right now, but that's okay because the summer's coming up anyways. So to conceal these non-Chanel bags under my eyes, I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown Peach Corrector. You guys know this is like my favorite corrector ever. I can't find anything like it. Like, I've tried the Sephora palette one that comes with like tons of correctors and it's still not as good as this. I love the cover effects for a few, and then I kind of just got tired of like having to do so much, like put orange, then put concealer over and hope that it blends out perfectly. But this is just magic and it works better than anything else. So I'm just gonna tap this underneath my eyes to get rid of these bags. For concealer, I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Flawless Wear Concealer. This is also another favorite, and I'm in the shade 08 Warm Light Medium. I'm just going to apply a little. And to blend that out, I'm going to be using my Morphe G2 brush. I just freaking love this brush, and it's finally clean so I can use it. So I'm just going to blend this out. It blends out beautifully, you know, like I don't have to put in that extra work. It doesn't look creasy or like streaky or anything like that. Just looks so perfect. Going into the first new product that I have, it is the La Mer the powder, translucent powder. This is in 05 translucent. So funny thing about this, I literally bought it, I want to say a week ago, maybe a week or two ago. If you guys watch Puffin's Wife, oh my god, she's so beautiful, flawless skin. She's just bomb. She's just bomb. Like, if you don't know her, go subscribe to her channel. So yeah, I saw her review this, or like she put it in a video, something. She spoke about this powder and she was saying how it's the most magical powder she's ever tried in her life. So obviously I went to go get it. This shit is hella expensive. I think it was around 65 or 70 bucks, something like that. Now, funny thing about this is that this week I learned that they're actually discontinuing this. So I don't know, I guess it was like fate that I watched the video when I did and I purchased it when I did. I'm pretty sure that they still have it at like the counters right now, but soon enough they'll discontinue it. I'm gonna take the Morphe M438 brush, and I love this to set my under eye. I'm just gonna take a bit of the powder. I don't want to go like super heavy. I'm not baking or anything. I just really want to set it. Oh, this kind of has a little bit of glitter. Ooh, I don't know. It is very luminous though. That I will give it that. Like, this is I don't know how I feel about this. I think it's definitely a beautiful silky powder. Like, it feels so good on the skin. It looks good. It's just like the little glitter specks are kind of throwing me off here. They're kind of like purple looking. Oh, this is like really weird. I don't know what to think. Oh, I just dusted some. And it does set really nice though. I don't know what's up with those glitters. Alright, so I will tell you guys this. If you are into baking and you're looking for a powder to bake with, this is definitely not the powder you want to bake with. I mean, I guess you can try it. I don't think I want to try it because it is so reflective. Oh my god, it's like kind of annoying me, to be honest. Just like even my eyelids are sparkling right now. I don't know. I don't like the purple glitters to her, like the purple and pink specks. I feel like it just really throws off my foundation, and I don't know. I'll have to see once the whole look is together, but so far I'm not too sure how I feel about this product. I'm going to go in with my eyes, and for that I'm going to be using this new palette that I literally just got right now, right before I sat down to film. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and this is beautiful. Like, I love every single shade in this palette, and the shadow or like the pan sizes are actually a lot bigger than their original. Like, this is the regular pan size, and I don't know if you'll really be able to tell on camera, but this pan size is a lot bigger than these. Like, I'm pretty sure you can tell. They're just bigger. I'm not 100% sure where I want to start with this look. Okay, but let's first take, and I really love the packaging. It's like a really nice suede. I feel like it'd get dirty fast, but it's really nice. And the color is really pretty too. So first, I'm going to start off with the shade Tempera. I'm going to dust this all over the lid. Next, I actually think I'm going to take the shade Burnt Orange right here. And I'm going to take it with that same crease brush. And these shadows kind of have a lot of kickback. I feel like more than usual. I'm just going to work this into my crease. I really like this shade too. I'm not sure if I own Burnt Orange or if it like comes in another palette, because I think I own, yeah, pretty much every single Anastasia palette. Like every single eyeshadow palette that she's came out with, I think I own. Now I kind of want to try something a little different. So I'm going to take the shade right here, and it's called Red Ochre, and I'm going to apply it in my inner corner and my outer corner. For that, I'm using a Bdellium Tools 783 brush. I've really been liking this brush lately. So I'm kind of just going to pack that the outer corner and the inner corner. I don't want to get too messy. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to blend it anyways, but I don't want to get messy because then that just makes my job a whole lot harder. I'm actually going to leave the middle spaces blank because we're going to put like a shimmery shadow there. With a Sigma E25 brush, I'm going to take the shade Burnt Orange again and blend in my crease with my inner corner and outer corner. So kind of like connecting them all. Now I'm going to take my Sephora Glitter Guard 24-Hour Eyeshadow Primer, and I'm going to pop that right in the center of my lid so that the shimmer shadow really holds and sticks on. And I'm going to take the shade right here. It's called Primavera or Primavera, whichever way you want to say it. Really nice, like champagne-esque shadow. Oh, it's so pretty. For lashes, I'm going to be using my favorite ones, and these are the Violet Voss Vamptress lashes, and I'm going to use my Revlon Precision Clear Lash Adhesive. I love this lash adhesive, and I'm actually going to do that off camera. On my face, I'm going to be using the Giorgio Armani Powder Foundation, and mine is in the shade 6.5. I've been using this bad boy like crazy for a really long time because it's just so perfect. You see, yeah, the Lemur kind of gives me like, it looks like I have highlight underneath my eyes, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. For bronzer, I'm also going to be trying something new, and this is the Sephora I Love Cushion Bronzer. I have tried this once, and so far I really like it. I got mine in the shade 02 Medium / Tan. The last time I used it with the little thing that comes with it, and I really liked it. So what you do is kind of like push into it. It's kind of the same thing as like the Lumi Cushion foundation. What I'm going to do is just pat this into the places I want to bronze up, and like look how, oh my god, it's just so beautiful. I can't. It's like the perfect shade for my skin tone. I love it. Bronze with this. Intensify that more, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild stippling brush. Just going to put it in there and then use it to really chisel out my cheeks. For blush, I'm also going to be using a new product, and this is the Becca Luminous Blush in Tigerlily. I've been super excited to try this because I know Jaclyn Hill says that this is one of her favorites now, and it's just, oh my god, it's so pretty. So I'm just going to take that on a Vasanti, I think this is a blush brush. Yeah, a blush number 7 brush. I'm just going to tap lightly because this looks hella pigmented. I'm just going to put a little bit on the apples of my cheek and then pull it back. It's like a really nice apricot. I don't know. It's very luminous, but not like too luminous where it looks like glitter on your cheeks. It's just really pretty. Okay, I'm going to be using the new Pat McGrath Labs Fine Gold highlight. And I know that everyone's been obsessed with knowing how these work and just them in general. So I'm going to start off with using the balm. And I'm going to apply that right to the tops of my cheekbones. So like this. And it kind of gives like a wet effect, which I really like. Like on its own, it's super pretty. It also does have a highlight stick, but I don't want to use that. I want to use the balm and just see how the highlight applies on that. And it actually smells really good. It smells like chapstick, like soft lips chapstick. Oh, it smells really good. I've heard many things about this brush, and I also hear that it's not the best brush to apply the highlighter with, but since it does come in the like little trio set kind of thing, I'm gonna use it and see how it applies. So this is the actual highlight itself, and it's super pretty. Like just swatched, it's like, oh my god, it's like dripping beautiful gold unicorn looking stuff. And I'm just going to apply that right to my cheekbones, and I'm not sure how I like it actually. Oh, whoa. I know a lot of people complain about my nose highlight, but girl, I love it. I love it. Okay, so if you're gonna leave me a comment, don't do it. This is beautiful. Like, I wish you guys could see it in person. I don't feel like the camera really does it justice, but holy crap. I'm like looking into my viewfinder. Sorry if I'm not like looking at you guys, but oh my god, I just want to put this all over my face. It's so pretty. And I know that people complain about the price tag, but honestly, for 70 bucks, you get a balm, you get a stick highlight, you get a brush, and you get the highlighter. I think it's a pretty good deal. It is expensive. I'm not gonna say that it's not expensive. It's just, I think it's a pretty good price for what they're giving you. Girl, this highlight is on and poppin'. I'm gonna go back to the palette, and I'm gonna take the shade Red Ochre again, and I'm just gonna run that on my lower lash line and really smoke it out. Apply some mascara to my lower lashes. Primavera again, and I'm gonna pop it in my inner corner just slightly. Top off the entire look. I'm gonna take this new Huda Beauty lip contour, and this is in the shade Icon. I actually haven't tried these yet, so it is a first impression, and I hope I really like them. Oh, this color though. I feel like a little monochromatic theme going on here. It's really creamy. Kind of reminds me of the Kylie lip kit liners, like the liners that come with the matte liquid lipsticks. So I actually ended up changing my lip color to ColourPop's Aquarius. This is like their collab with Kathleen. Don't mind my dog outside. I switched the color because I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a review of the Huda one. I'm actually not really a fan of this color. This is again in the shade Icon. I feel like swatches online and like the Sephora description, it doesn't really match the color that I got. Like that color was pretty much like a hot purple pinkish red, and I just was not a fan of it. I hate colors like that, especially on my skin tone. I feel like it just looks really awkward and weird, and definitely with this look I just didn't like to change it out. But I do really love the formula of this. It's super creamy. It does remind me of the Kylie, like I said. It's just, I love the formula. Just that color was not the best color for me. Moving on to the Pat McGrath stuff, I am absolutely obsessed. Like this glow, honestly, I feel like this is slowly gonna become my top favorite highlighter of all time, like period. This glow is so amazing. I feel like you could see my highlight from like outer space and everyone would be like, oh my god, stop, what is she wearing? Love this. It makes me look so healthy, and it is very gold, and it's super pigmented, but I love it so much. Give you guys like another little swatch. It's very gold and it like glistens. I like swatched it earlier on in the video on this hand, and I was just, oh my god, it's so beautiful. I love the balm. And I really like this brush too. I don't know why people say it doesn't really apply nicely with this brush. I actually really enjoy this brush. The highlight stick I didn't get to use, but it's also pretty nice. It just kind of reminds me of like a regular ass highlighting stick. But this balm is so pretty. Even by itself, it makes your cheeks look super wet. I would definitely wear the balm just by itself, but with the highlight on top, girl, you need it. You just need it. Even though it is pricey, you are getting technically like 4 things if you count the highlight, the balm, the brush, and the actual powder highlight itself. So I think it's so worth it. On to the Sephora I Love Cushion Bronzer. I am just completely obsessed. It's really inexpensive too because it is the Sephora brand, but it's so good. Like I love it. I wish companies would come out with things like this more. I really love this. I feel like my contour looks really good. The bronzer like all up in my temples and forehead, it looks so flawless. I love this. Talking about the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, I am completely obsessed with this palette. I feel like it's perfect. Like I love all these really warm shades. I'll swatch a couple for you guys. They're super blendable. I feel like for some reason these shades, don't mind the lipstick on my hands, these shades are like so creamy and blendable, like more than any other palette that she's ever come out with. I don't know, and I really don't want to get this dirty, but it's so beautiful. The packaging is just flawless. It's like if you're a makeup junkie, this is exactly what you need. Like there's no way that you can pass this up. I love it. On to the La Mer the powder. I'm still kind of iffy on this. It does come with like a little puff. I probably should have set my entire face with it, but I'm still not 100% sure how I feel about this. I feel like it kind of just looks like I have highlighter underneath my eyes, and I don't know, like to me that's not a pretty look. Like it just looks kind of weird. It does say translucent, but it's not like a typical translucent powder. It does have shimmer in it, and that shimmer is colored shimmer. It feels nice underneath the eyes. I haven't gotten like creasy or cakey or anything like that. I just, again, the freaking glitter particles in it, I'm just not a fan. So finally, the last thing I want to share with you guys is the Becca blush in the shade Tigerlily. And this is part of their Luminous blush collection. I actually really love this blush. Like that's the swatch right there. It looks so beautiful and natural on the cheek. And one of my favorite kinds of blushes are those that are very sheeny, like Milani Luminoso, or the Laura Geller one that I used to use like, I think in almost every single tutorial, which is like pink grapefruit, I think it's called. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let me know if you guys were thinking about like picking up any of the products that I mentioned, or how you feel about any products that you've purchased lately, because obviously I want to know and I need a reason to go shopping. So with that being said, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.